How you doing?
All right. We usually leave.
That's so cool. That's cool though. Jeez. What year is that?
1980 or 81. Because it was released. It was released when Empire came out.
Oh wow. Oh, Han and Chewbacca. You have Han and Chewbacca in it?
Yep. They're in the cockpit. You can open it. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Can I?
Yeah. Dude, they're toys. They're meant to be played.
Oh. That's cool. Man.
Good for you, man. I'll be back to
It looks similar. It looks similar. It's quite prime.
Yeah, sure. That's good. 230 for one. I know.
One of the girls.
That's stupid. Either female or really helping me normal.
In fact, I'm like, I have no situation, so I don't care.
Right. And you can just set her aside and put anybody else in here. But you're not paying for it. You know, it's a couple bucks on
Yeah.
and it's not even like they're giving you a male head.
Right.
That's like a spare for you to Yes, we have. I don't remember names. Right on point. Yeah, smallness.com. If you, like I said, if you look over on the left-hand side of the menu, you'll see it pull up. His prices are the same as mine. Yeah. Well, it's part of our agreement. We match prices. That way, if somebody's going to buy other stuff from him, they can just grab it all together. If they're coming to my side to grab things, you know, obviously they're grabbing from us.
This helmet, he retired?
Just about, yeah. He's got the cavalry guys as one full set. He's got the Spaghetti 6 as one full set. We did the same thing on our side. It's just most people miss it. It's a tab at the top called bundles.
Last year,
So which one is he again?
That is.
The Jeff. Transformers. Let's see. Super 7. Joe's Star Wars 7. My boy Jack Skellington, Wonderlings, Mega Depots, Joy Toy back there.
Oh, I see what you mean. Three of the stands fit perfectly in that. I could definitely feel Rod in there, but I'm trying to
SH Figure Arts.
risers in there side by side.
I gotta see what he has. If he has any more.
Spider-Man.
Man, so much stuff.
Cheaper just because it is bigger. That figure where that comes
Oh yeah, I saw it over there.
Let's see if.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah,
Some of the other stuff I would have
I come back. You know, we're
Let's
over
see
here.
here. Price as well. I can charge $130.
Oh, cool.
So it's really more which one we like.
I can move the just separate. Here's the original, right. So, that's basically the way that it was.
I think that's a
This
big
just has
thing.
clips because it's a little heavier.
A lot of the guys did here.
But it moves a lot more, right? Like it's got and it actually comes with a missile rack for the back. I thought that was a little too bulky. I didn't like it, so I just did a nice little antenna.
So it's the second half of high school. Copy of my Transformers collection.
Yes. Yeah, the interior of the Action Force was different too. This is Zara, but I have the Action Force Princess inside, so I can swap them.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And there ain't actors. No, I think that's
Yeah. And they're rubber.
It's actually a better gun for the Mexico.
Skytracker his tank pack. That's got my look today. Got my Skytracker his tank pack.
Oh, okay.
In my fiasco getting here this morning.
Any better than
That's
I only live like an hour from here, so.
I don't think I changed the O-ring.
The whole thing? The whole thing?
Don't wiggle it anymore. I just see $300 wiggling around, man. I don't want to.
Well, it's custom, so it's not. It won't work hard too much.
Yeah. Be sure to grab his chains on the flag, too.
I've been eyeing one in general. What am I going to afford?
Yeah, that's for a lot of people. A lot of people like that.
Like every time I look at it, I'm like, I mean, I can figure out the push down thing.
Again, for aesthetics, like
Right. Yeah.
that's the hardest piece outside the helmet. Yes. Yes. And they like when he was first announced.
His head is sculpted.
I didn't use a dental scanner or anything like that.
That's cool. That's cool. All sculpted?
Yeah, so like I've been learning the digital sculpt in the last couple of years. And this is my first little rant into that. Like,
I love
Oh man. Geared up figure.
I just shirt like custom
Oh man. Marauder. They got dogs too. That's cool. Paratrooper Deluxe figure.
Which one?
The kids come in
Like that? That was exciting for a Batman Christmas special. You know, like stuff too, but so and then Batgirl.
They were saying because they had to. They couldn't say we're painting a good movie just because we don't want to use it anymore.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you enjoyed today's toy hunt. It was a cool convention. It was NJCC, New Jersey Collectors Convention. Again, rolled out with my friend Al, and there was a lot of good stuff there. It was a 2-day event. It was Saturday and Sunday. From what I talked to some of the vendors, Saturday was a very general toy show. Like there's a lot of just different vendors there. People selling a lot of different various toys. Sunday, the day we went, it was very G.I Joe centric and very G.I Joe themed. So you had a lot of classifieds. You had a lot of the smaller ones, vintage ones from the early 2000s and everything. Like there was a lot of Joes there. There was a guy who was kind of dressed as, Jesus, I almost said Skeletor. Don't, I almost said Skeletor. There was a guy dressed like Coco. And it was Cobra Commander for president. You could take pictures with him, and he was talking about the history kind of Cobra Commander and Joe's and everything. It was pretty cool. There was a guy who was there. If I was a good person, I would plug him. But so there was a guy there that was customizing different Joe heads and Cobra Commander heads and just a whole bunch of Cobra heads. His name actually is Shelf Gravy. As I cover up, but there's two-sided for a reason. There you go. Shelf Gravy. On Facebook, Instagram, and his email's up here. He does a lot of custom work, and he had a custom refrigerator Perry G.I Joe, and he had a lot of Coco heads. He had some really cool stuff. He was up there. Hello There Toys was there again they actually had some pictures that he had taken that were like really good along with his dio that he had there. There was just a lot of people there. Chicken Fried Toys was doing his dime novel, I think it's Dime Novel Toys or Dime Novel Legend, something like that. He had some really cool ones too. So there was a lot of people there, that were just doing their thing. You know, honestly, there was some really good deals. There was some, as always, there are conventions, there's some deals that, yeah, so, so, you know, we walked around, again, me and Al, we walked around the convention. It was a great time. Met some people, talked a lot. They were doing a lot of raffles for a lot of, different G.I. Joes. They had his tank, I think they raffled off a couple different vehicles. I think they raffled off a 3-pack. There was a lot, and we did the early bird. So there was a raffle at 10, 11, 12, and 1, but we left around 12:30-ish, I believe. 12:30, 12:45-ish. Had a couple pickups. It was a pretty good day, actually, I should say. So, when you walk in, I don't know if this was just for the early bird or not, but they had stands. New Jersey Collectors Con had little stands. So I picked up 2. They said just take them. So I grabbed a couple, thought those were pretty cool, something different. A guy had this in his little bargain bin. So a couple bucks, I picked up Marvel Legends, Captain America. I mean, it wasn't even like $10. So I picked that up. You know me. I have a shelf above my head, and I'll show it off later when it's done. But basically, it's going to be a big shield shelf. And what I am thinking is I'm going to have Nick Fury in the middle. I'm going to have Maria Hill on one side. Then I'm going to have Cap on one side. I'm going to have Sharon Carter, or Peggy Carter, whichever. I think it's Peggy. I'm going to have Peggy on the other side. So I'll have Fury, Cap, and Peggy, and then I'm going to have the whole Shield army behind them, and that'll be one of my shelves. So it should look really good when it's done. I picked that up for a really good price, and another really good deal that I got today. And I know I'm late to it, but I wasn't going to pay full price, and I was going to get it when I got it, but I wanted one of the head sculpts because I have, again, a problem with kit bashing. But I was able to pick up the Target exclusive Black Widow finally. Great figure. Been playing with it since I got home. And I got it for less than retail price. So, again, great figure. I picked up some cheap Marvels Legends just for fodder, some kit bashing pieces. The 2 big purchases of the day. 2 really big purchases of the day that I picked up. A guy was selling them, and so he had another person that a whole bunch of Joes, a whole bunch of this, a whole bunch of that, and he was selling them, and I guess he knew, I mean, obviously he knew what he had, but when you watch the market on these things and you know what the market for them is, what people are currently asking, whether it's right or wrong, whether it's like it's justified or it's a scalper market, aftermarket, whatever you want to say, I've seen some of these things go in the hundreds. So to pick up the Infantry Commando from Valverse Action Force. Great figure, but not just to pick him up, but to also pick up a Desert Rat. I picked up both of these for less than 100, and I thought that was the steal of the day. Not to mention that I've seen Desert Rat go for well over 100 by himself. So again, not saying it's right or wrong. It's just aftermarket prices and how things are right now. You guys know just as well as I am how things go. But to pick up both of these for less than 100, like well less than 100, was the steal of the day for me. And so it was a great day. So last thing before we get out of here. This was not at the convention, but funnily enough, my dad went out of state and he texted me and he said, "Hey, I'm at Ollie's. Do you need anything?" And he, he knows what I do, and he's, a great guy, great dad. He's always sitting up here trying to help me out and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. I don't know how many people's dads go out and try to like toy hunt for them, but he was out of state and he said, "Hey, like, do you need anything while I'm at Ollie's? Things are cheap, whatever." So I was just like, "No, I don't think so." You know how it usually is. It's usually the Eternals there and a couple Black Panther figures, maybe a Jimmy Woo and stuff like that. And I was like, nah. So then he started sending me a couple of pictures and videos, and he sent me one thing that actually was like, "Hey, you know what? I don't have any of those. For the price of it, pick that up for me. I just want to try it, and I want to see what it's like, and we'll go from there." So he went to Ollie's and he picked me up the starting lineup John Morant, and I thought it was pretty cool. I haven't actually held one of these in hand yet and played with it and just kind of messed around with it. So for $8, like why not? My dad actually picked up a John Morant for me, and yeah, I want to rip this thing out the package and just see how it works. Maybe I'll buy some like soft goods or something like that and throw it on top of it and have like a little custom figure. We'll see. But for $8, I couldn't pass it up, and I was like, "Hey, pick that up for me and we'll mess around with it. Maybe I'll put something up on the channel." But yeah, NJCC was a great show. It was very impromptu. I got, a message maybe a couple days before saying, "Hey, are you interested in going?" And I just was like, "Hey, Sunday? Why not? I'm not doing anything, so let's go." And it ended up being a pretty good show. They had a lot of stuff there. And it was a light day. There was like a couple tables that were kind of, bare. There was really nobody there. So maybe just stretching out because nobody else was taking that table. But, there were some good things there. As you saw in the video, obviously, it was especially that custom Cobra flag. That was tremendous. I really enjoyed seeing that. And I believe I think they raffled that off or they sold pieces of it or something, but, they had a lot. They had a lot there, man. And I'm happy I went, and, I can't wait for the next convention. I think it's going to be ToyCon. Hopefully my wallet is hoping and praying that that's the last one. So until Legion's Con. Ugh. Anyway, let's get out of here. As always, if you don't mind, like, comment, subscribe, smash the like button. Let me know what you liked in the video down below. And until next time, as I always say, I'm Joey Collects, and have a good night. I don't say that. What do I always say? As always, peace.